Hi guys, BlazeThrough Gaming here, and welcome to another Destiny 2 video. We're going to do some Crucible. We're going to do the call to arms of my Warlock. I know I did it on the Titan the other day with not much success. So yeah, we're going to give it a go again. As I'm now streaming, I want to make sure that I am getting good quality, so I'm just going to check to make sure my sound's good because I've had some issues with it of late, so I just want to make sure that it's working. And whilst we're waiting, I will load us up into Crucible. That might be a good idea.
Do you need me back at the station? Can you have them resolid?
BlazeThrough Gaming here, and welcome to another Destiny 2 video. We're going to do Crucible. We're going to do the... Right, okay, sounds okay. So we'll crack on with this once it loads us in. So yeah, I'm going to have as I'm playing, probably a little discussion about kind of my thoughts of Destiny 2 of late. I know there's been a lot of bad press and a lot of kind of negativity to it, and player base is completely dropping off. I mean, I can understand it. I mean, I play when I can. Unfortunately, I play at the most unsociable sort of hours of the day, and so I've started getting into live streaming, and obviously I do it late, or I've now decided I do one early in the morning before I head off to work, just to see if there's a bit of a difference. But hey, let's talk about Destiny. Yeah, Faction Rally, pretty much a waste of time doing it at the start of the season from the way that they've now redid it, which is a bit of a disappointment. So I mean, it's a very good thing that they brought in. It was really interesting. You know, the new concept, because in D1 you just pledge to a faction once you hit a certain level and had so much glimmer, and you just got faction reputation as you completed bounties, strikes, Crucible, you know, whatever, and you just leveled up that way. And then obviously you got the gear, blah blah. I mean, I enjoyed that. I think they need to bring back leveling of vendors back in instead of the token system where you just pile up tokens and tokens and tokens. I think that, I mean, yeah, still have tokens, but bring that leveling system back. I mean, even with Masterara, you had a leveling system. Every time you got that next level, you got a, not, I don't want to say loot box, but probably the best way to just, you know, explain it really. And then it gave you something either really good or mediocre. Bringing that back, that was good, you know. But yeah, I'm also going to rant about good things in D1, things I do like in D2, but things that I feel like should be in D2 that should come from D1. I mean, yeah, granted, D1 at the start of its life was okay. At the time, it was good because it was a starting point of this is still kind of new. There wasn't any really other games challenging Destiny at that time. You had other games, yeah, granted, but they weren't like not as much of an open world unless you're doing like PC, like
make sure you're still standing when the dust settles.
What was it? World of Warcraft. Why I went out? What am I even doing? Crucible. Right, focus. Come on, you can do this. Just me then. Oh, balls. Move away. So yeah, the fact that they delayed the faction rally because they did this whole crap about you can only really get the rewards from Curse of Osiris if you had bought the Curse of Osiris expansion pack. Big mistake, Bungie. Big mistake. You just completely isolated as much of your player base as you could by doing that. It's not worth it. You know, it's good that they did open it up to everyone. I mean, this is a thing that everyone wants to take part or can take part. You look forward to getting, you know, you grind for faction rally tokens to get weirdly enough, a faction rally kit and new gear. It's the whole idea of the game. But and then not communicating the fact that, oh yeah, the new faction weapons, you're going to get over a series of time. You're not even get it. You're not going to have the opportunity to get it from like a granted day one, and it makes sense because you're going to grind for it. But tell people at the start, like, yes, you have the option to get it in the first faction rally of season 2. You could say it's rare to get it, and if you did get it, you're lucky. Maybe do it that way, but don't fucking completely hold it back from everyone, because then that's not going to keep people in it. I'm a warlock, not Titan. That's why I've got the grenades. Slacker. Forgot that. So, faction rally. Is there any point to playing it in? Is there any point in playing it in season 2? Probably not, no. Personally. Maybe play it to the point where you just go and get the faction token, not faction token, it was pledged to a faction, so like where if you wanted the ship. Next time you have the opportunity to go get it. And then that gives you the opportunity, and then yeah, you can get it. But is there any point? No, very little point at all to
5 minutes. Could go your
playing it. Why am I playing it? I enjoy it. I'm not in a lot of the other games that I want. I started playing Horizon Zero Dawn, but you need the time to play that. You need time to sit, focus, and properly get into it. Whereas in the morning, I don't have a spare 3-4 hours to just grind the living hell out of Horizon Zero Dawn. Brilliant game, man. I'm really enjoying it. I'd like to play more of it, but it's Destiny. Do a bit of Crucible in the morning. There's an hour there. Happy days. You know, I still enjoy playing Destiny 2. I still think Destiny 2 is a good game. I don't criticise me too much for saying I think it's a good game. Oh hi. Hi. Oh, what's this? I got a message from someone. Thank you very much. There's my alarm. No more questions. Yeah, thanks very much, Jeff. I'll have a look at that in a bit. If you're still tuned in. If not, then I'll take a look at your channel later. Thanks. Sorry, what was that? Yeah, Destiny. I personally think it's a good game. Not brilliant. Don't criticise me too much for it. I see the potential. I also see that there's a lot of work needed. There's a lot of work needed for Destiny 2. And it shouldn't have shipped the way that it did in September. It should have shipped. See, my personal opinion is you had at the end of Destiny 1's life cycle, you had a fantastic game. Okay, not 100% brilliant. It was its flaws, and especially at that point, I was very much a solo player.
You're evenly matched.
I was very much a solo player in D1. I didn't play massively, because at the time I was playing a lot more of the Division, because I got really into the Division. I kind of slipped away from that, and I tried to jump back into it, because I couldn't get motivated as such to really play the Division. Again, I will do at some point. Maybe when I get a bit more time to do it. But I am still enjoying playing Destiny. There are my moments where I get bored. I probably could play all day if I was on with my friends, just like anyone could, you know, smash out the raid for 6 hours because, you know, first time everyone's done it and no one knows how the fuck to do it. It was great. I love that. That's fun. I don't get wound up by it as much as other members of my fire team do. What is everyone? Oh well, great. But yeah, I mean, weapons. Don't get me started with weapons. How the weapons work. I miss having to grind to fully unlock weapons in D2. On in Destiny 1, you have to unlock each part, unlock another. You had to unlock them. You know, you got the weapon at its basic stats, and then you would grind by doing your dailies, your weeklies, and you would end up your bounties. Brilliant fucking hell, bounties. And miss bounties, going to the postmaster or going to the bounties collector and just going, right, I'll do this one today. Or making strikes a bit more irrelevant. I know they've got challenges now, but it's not quite the same.
30 seconds. It's not over.
Oh, so close, but not today, yeah.
That shut them down.
Right. You know, some weapons, I don't need to overhaul. I know why they did. It's this whole making them balance for PvE and PvP. The problem is, they're not really overly that much fun in PvP. You know, I just think the way you had it last time, there was so much more customization. And you had more grind. Then if you did get the same one, you looked at it and you went, right, okay, same weapon, but it's different. It's got better stats. I'll have that one, and I'll just put more grind into that to unlock that one. I mean, there you go. You've got someone there playing the game, grinding the game to unlock their weapon, and they don't know they might drop the same weapon again. And fuck, yeah, great, that one's better. So you're always chasing a better weapon piece or better armor piece. I think that worked. Why not keep doing that? But hey, you know, that's one of my things. I want to see weapons return to the way, not fully return to the way, but the premise and the principle behind, principle is the wrong word, but return back to Destiny 1's format. That's better. Just return back to Destiny 1's format. You need to have more variety as well. There's not enough in the game. I mean, I'll probably go for all that loot now that I just got from Crucible and delete a lot of it because I've either had it, I don't like it, or two, it's not interesting to me. The stuff I've got on is the stuff I use for PvE, PvE and PvP. I also raid with all the gear that I've got as well as the weapons I've got. I'm comfortable with it, I'm happy with it. But there's no incentive for me to change it because everything else that comes along doesn't interest me. Whereas Destiny 1, I could be really happy with a set of armor and go, ooh, I really like that. I like the perks in that one better than that one. Don't like the style, but I'll take it because it's got better perks and it's going to give me the better results. You know, it was a lot more interesting, a lot more fun doing it that way. And I just think they've just taken that away. And everything's unlocked. So let's go to my forward path, for example. Have a look at it. Right, forward path. Great, you've got 3 continents there. I can choose anything from there. Anything. Where's the long list? Where's the long list of perks and stats and things that you can change to make this weapon unique to you? That's what was unique about Destiny. That's what I loved about it, and that's what the Division brought in. They brought in the fact that you could change your stats over, like when it was a mods and you know, blah blah blah. You know, it was like we ran it, but same again with the class system. Okay, we had to unlock the class system. The class system tree was so small, whereas compared to Destiny 1, Jesus Christ, I think I've got my hunter that I rarely played in Destiny 1. I rebooted a load of characters and I got bored, so I like reset, because there's a lot of PvE then. Once it's completed PvE. Yeah, PvE. And a mad moment is early in the morning for me. I'm talking gibberish. But hey, nothing wrong with that at all. But the class system was a hell of a lot better. Like, you know, you had to grind massively. So yeah, there's I mean, bring that back as well. I mean, that brought unique builds to a whole new level.
You have advantage.
And that brought in unique everything. Then you know, everyone's characters are different. It's like one of my mates, you know, we relied on him in Nightfalls and stuff like that in D1 because he was a warlock. And if we went down, we knew that he had. I knew he had self-res. There you go. I knew he had self-res, and I knew if he died, he would just self-res himself and then come get us. And okay, he don't have self-res anymore in D2, but that's the point. You know, he had his tune to that way that if we needed it, it was there.
Captured Zone B. That's a power play. You took them, now hold them. Change the lead.
Where it came from. But you know, that was what was good. That was what was fun about it. You know, there's just nothing. Oh, so close, but yeah, so far. If I did more headshots, that would be a lot better. But you know, there's a lot of frustrating elements.
You took them. Now hold them.
Sorry, I'm sipping coffee. There's a lot of frustrating elements in this that things could be a hell of a lot better. Come on.
You captured Zone B. Zone advantage is yours.
But you know, that's just my point, you know, that's just my thoughts, you know, everyone's entitled to opinion. Some people might think this game's the best thing since sliced bread, but I would have to argue that one, but that, yeah, again, that would be arguing my opinion to someone else's opinion. You know, everyone gets out of this game feeling different to what I do, you know.
And that's why we have fire teams. Zone C lost. It's a power play. Get those zones back. You captured Zone B.
I need a tactical withdrawal. I mean, like, again, I do this for fun. I enjoy doing it. I mean, I used to, when I was not a dad or not a father to my little boy and stuff, I would be honest all the time. I thought, do you know what? I don't know what. I didn't. I was just playing for the sake of playing. I enjoy playing. I still do enjoy playing. I wanted a reason to play it. I thought, you know what? I want to give it a go. So I do it. I don't do it for the fame. I do it because this is a hobby. I do it for fun. As ridiculous as that may be. I do it for. Get a quick little sneaky palm away. But yeah, I do this. I mean, I have a laugh with my friends. I don't take this too seriously. I don't take myself too seriously in this. And that's good, you know. A lot of fun. Yeah, I think.
You captured Zone C. You
know, also the way the world is as well at the moment, you know, it could be a hell of a lot better. Think about it. There's nothing stating. Like, you know, that.
Lost the lead. 3 minutes. You're evenly matched.
Fucking swords, man. Fucking hate swords. I need to transfer over my spider grenades and colony. I can't say colony. Someone isn't.
can't kill if they're
Right.
dead.
Right. So yeah, like the world itself is. Why have we not got, you know, the plague lands, stuff like that? You know, stuff that was introduced to like Rise of Iron. I mean, for God's sake, we're just playing at the Iron Temple. So why, instead of coming all the way back to the tower? I mean, the tower's spectacular. Well done. We've done a really good job on it. Why not utilise that? Why bring the farm in? You know, farm is now one of the most pointless places in the whole of Destiny 2. Because there's nothing there. Everything's at the tower. Why do I go to the farm? It's been so long, hyped up for a massive part of the marketing campaign for this game. And not use it. You know, so yeah, I mean, go to Mars. Why not go back to Mars? You know, we're probably going to go back to Mars in the next expansion.
Pushing for victory. Punish them for it.
And god damn it, I hope
Only 1 minute left.
they don't mess it up. You know. I mean, Counsel Osiris, I enjoyed playing the story. Playing it, as I say, so you know, it's not a bad story. But then when you sit there and you finish it, you sit back and you think, right, is that it? Where's all the new stuff? Your story has ended in a particular way, and you're like,
You've got 30 seconds.
right, that's a bit enough. You bring what? That made no sense. Why do that? Yeah, you can piss off with your sword, love.
10 seconds.
2 against 1, never gonna work. But you know, what I'm not going to have included is, you know,
Defeat.
that there. I mean, you've already got it in the system. You've already got it there. Why not use it? Why hold back? Why, you know, use them
This war is for
maps?
one that you can
You
win.
know,
Fight
we'll just
another.
add in the public events, which you have what 4 or 5 different public events, maybe a bit more than that. You got about 5 or 6 public events. What you have to do is add them into that sandbox, and you'll be fine. You bring it back, and then at least it gives you more areas to play with. And for the Destiny 1 players, you can go, yeah, I've done this bit here before, and you take a new people through. So yeah, if you go back to Destiny 1, this is where such and such happened, or this is where this happened. You know, I feel like you're bringing back. You basically got a game, and you're stripped it away of everything that was good, put in things that you thought everyone would like. I understand that you wanted to bring back people who didn't enjoy Destiny 1 and want to bring them into Destiny 2, but then you're isolating the players that had started with Destiny 1 for the reasons why they like Destiny 1. You know, the rich lore, fantastic gameplay, good stories, you know, things to do, and you know, that community was built up around that. Okay, you can't understand you want to bring in a new player base, but out of that new player base, how many of them have actually stuck around to carry on playing this, as the fact that this game is in the toilet and it isn't getting better? You're not communicating. The Bungie's not communicating well. They're not communicating with themselves, and the fact that they're talking about Destiny 3 at this rate, if they carry on where they're going, there ain't going to be a Destiny 3 because they need to fix Destiny 2. I mean, people got that sour taste in the mouth of Destiny 2. They're going, yeah, Destiny 1 was good at the end of its lifespan, took a long time to get there. Destiny 2 came out, it passed. The expansions are shit. There's all this crap going on, and nothing's happening. So, why would I want to stick around and spend, if you're in the UK, 60 quid? Or, you know, in Australia, I know it's around about $100. But, you know, why would you want to spend that money on a game where 2 was naff, and you want to play it into 3? You know, have a small team. If you're going to carry on start the development, don't do what you did for D1 and D2. You scrap the story so close to its launch that you're not going to redeem yourself, and you know it's going to be a shit game. Except Okay, yeah, and the state of this game is shit. Do I enjoy playing it? Yes, I have said that over and over again. I mean, I'm just ranting about it all now. But, they're all coming this way, and everyone's going the other way. Great. Anyway, but, you know, good effort, you know, well then go, supremacy. I didn't pay attention to that bit. I hate supremacy. But, you know, they're now bringing in February and throughout the year, bringing back improvements to the game. If you look at them improvements, so 6v6 for Crucible, good fact. That's also saying keep 4x4, you know, on a certain game. Oh yeah, I was actually you have a choice. You either enter 4x4 or you enter 6x6. Ah, fucking this shit, guys. You know, you enter in to either place, right? You know, 6v6, D1. I can't remember all the other ones that have got, but everything that they mentioned has either already been done and isn't new, and it came from Destiny 1. You had a solid foundation on which to build Destiny 2. But yeah, you didn't. You stripped out all the good bits, and you did it. And in some ways, I'm going to blame Luke Smith. He was the creative director of the game, and you know, he bragged about it so much as he did. Destiny 2's going to be this, Destiny 2's going to be that. And I don't think it is all that he was hyping up. Great, he had Taken King under his belt, and that was good. Taken King was good. It revived the game. You know, Taken King did revive Destiny 2. No, Destiny 2, sorry, Destiny 1. No doubt about it. I don't like the fact, though, they made the change where 1 minute in the vanilla game, you're talking, and then the Taken King comes around, your character can't talk. So you look like this retard that your floating ball talks on your behalf, you know? It's like, and then in Destiny 2, they bring the reactions like your character's going to say something, but your ghost butts in. And you just have these really awkward moments where your head's just bobbing around. Brilliant. Okay. Bring back. I mean, if you look at IMDb, okay, IMDb is not fully reliable on information at times. You know, I mean, anyone can go in there and make a review and change things up, and you know, it is what it is. I like it for the information you can get. Grenade. But yeah, again, if you look at IMDb and you put in Destiny 2, the voice actors are listed on there. So at some point, they must have had voice actors contracted to do the voiceovers for our characters. You know. Where is that? You know, I personally would like to see it. I'm not upset if it isn't there, but it is something that I would like to see again. I would love to see our characters actually have a dialogue, actually have a control of what it says. I think if I remember correctly, in the massive promo for this, they said the character might not talk, but you will be able to have a video option wheel where you could basically, so close, but didn't get it. Well, they were talking about you get like an option wheel of what your character's going to say. I remember that. Everyone got hyped about it. I don't know if it was a miscommunication between Bungie and a misunderstanding between the community. But I thought if that was it, if that's what they're going to do, I can understand. Like, it's okay not to have them talk and you immerse yourself more in the character. But I wish they would bring back more. I wish they would bring back, you know, our characters talking, especially in the story missions. You know, they were good. If you look back at Vanilla Destiny and you look at the characters' voice, like, you know, talking, it was alright. a little bit cringy at times, and the voices didn't always necessarily match your character that you built. You know, it's still good though. Oh, maybe I should put them under smart one. Okay, find another one.
I like your tactics. Glory is yours.
I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. But yeah, you know, fun. Doing really concentrating on staying alive for the super for once. Oh, ah, there we go. Oh, okay, fair enough. Better play you actually my head off. You can tell I'm not, you know, one of my mates, every time I watch this stream, it's so funny. Another gaming channel, brilliant channel, check it out. Super Spooky Gaming, a friend of mine, his stuff that he does is fantastic. You know, some of the stuff I talk about, there's a lot of PvP sort of content, and it's hilarious because they're doing it kills. Fuck shit crap. Maybe not so much fuck shit crap, but there's a lot of that sort of god damn it sort of moment. Like that, god damn it. Yeah, I'm not bothered. No man that gets me fucked up anyway. So I'm not so bothered by that. I'll get killed. I remember if you weren't, I never used to get kills as much, and that's probably why I never really liked.
You're almost there.
Probably why I never liked playing PvP so much, because they emphasise a lot more on your kill death ratio. I mean, look at my stats are high, high deaths, but at the moment I'm getting higher on kills, which is bad. You know? Ah,
30 seconds.
that was
It's
crap.
not over.
Yeah, that was my fault. But yeah, again, something else that they could bring back. I really wanted to bring back, but that's what they want. And if they want it done, I'm happy with it. Because I want it, doesn't mean it's going to necessarily happen. It's a nice thing. But there is a lot of things that need changing with this. And you know what, a lot of the updates are saying, yeah, we're doing this update, we're doing this into the game. It's not new. Don't be delusional. It's not new. It's been here before. It was probably released about 3 years ago in Destiny 1 when it first came out. So a lot of the stuff that is coming in isn't. Okay, your Masterwork weapon, Masterwork armor type. Brilliant. Gives you a bit more variety and changes up the armor a little bit. Bring back a bigger armor various changes. Get rid of your whole resistance, mobility, and whatever else it was. Get rid of all that. Bring back perks from Destiny 1, you know, your tier 12s. Bring them in. Because that helps you bring your super up faster. Are you looking to bring your super up faster? Brilliant. Do it. You know, you're gonna grind to get that gear that's gonna help you get that and get the ornaments ornaments, but then you can use ornaments to increase certain abilities and tiers. Do that. Brilliant. Also do that, but you know, hey. But yeah, this is all faction rallying Crucible on this video, with me ranting about things off the top of my head about Destiny. That's kind of frustrating. I can understand. Alright, let's have a look what we got. 22. That's all 35 now. Okay. Oh yeah, alien inside, what we got? I knew it was gift, but that's surprising. Brilliant. My Euros gift's getting upgraded soon because it's on stats for PvE. Yeah, PvE. I don't want PvE stats. I'm going to look at what kill rates we get. I'd rather look at Crucible kill rates. A lot more interesting. So, hey, how that's. I'm not, like I said, I'm not die hard. Like, I do probably honestly do stuff at this game at times. I think it was Cat. I think it was time. That's alright, that means that's to the dark.
Take this without a fight.
Completely missed the target. What the fuck am I doing? Oh, come on, let's get it with that. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I will, once Full Arms is done, we'll go and see what Shakti Lore I've got for us. I feel like I have to put out the bag a little bit better than what I have. Come on, man. I was doing so much better at this on trials at the weekend.
Comes for us all.
That was a short one.
No true defeat except surrender.
I did come like halfway near the end of the game, so the fact I got a 5 on that one, I'm happy with that. I've got a higher rate of efficiency than most of the players. Well, it's just what I'm going to do, because I've got that, I won't use that. I want that, gives me 10 marks. No, gives me 10 shells. No. I won't use it. I won't use it. Right, let's do a re-roll. A re-roll on this. Let's get it into Crucible. Okay. Right, now let's get the Crucible stats on that. Okay. I mean, I think I might end up doing more live streams if you are enjoying this. People do enjoy like the video after it has gone live, or after it's finished being live, so I should say. Then I will post more of these in the mornings. I generally on most mornings. It's the only other quiet time in my life that I managed to get online. It seems to work. Work well because I'm going to pay anyway, so I might as well stream it and talk nonsense. What I might do though is in my next. Bear with me. Apologies for that, I had some technical issues. My cat decided to climb up the blinds and almost bring off the wall, as it normally does.
The zones are yours
So,
if you fight
yeah,
for the
right.
Guardian.
I'm getting the cat up in the fucking blinds. Bashing the corner of the wall. Not fun. Hero's gift, now that you're not on a pointless stat. Let's get C back, come on, let's do it.
Zone A captured. You have advantage.
Oh, B. Right, let's see if we can go over there. Go over there.
Enemy claimed Zone B.
Come on. So yeah, so I was saying, yeah. Normally I've been doing a lot of live streams late at night.
Zone A lost.
Not Great. Great for me, because I'm not late. Nah, I don't mind.
Zone B captured. You have zone advantage.
If you want to stay still, so then they'll do the exact same thing to me. Shh. Sorry, just shushing the cat. He's having a little bit of a mad 5 minutes like he does most mornings.
Now you're fighting with heart, God.
Okay. Normally I don't like this map. They go one of 2 ways for me. Good or shockingly bad.
Zone B lost.
And I don't like the shockingly bad bit.
You captured zone A. Zone
I'm going to do one of them.
advantage is
Not to hide and put my laptop on charge because I'm streaming. I forgot to put my laptop in. Not a good idea when you're filming for an Elgato. I knew I forgot to do something when I plugged all this in this morning.
Zone C lost.
Yeah, I'll let him have that.
Zone B captured. You have zone advantage.
Oh, yeah. What was that?
Zone A lost.
There we go. Alright, let's get back into it. Oh, one person. I didn't start shooting the wrong person for ages and... What was it?
5 minutes. Plenty of time to fight.
Yeah, I thought it was better to get my laptop plugged in quickly because if I don't have my laptop, the stream will learn quickly.
Lost. It's a power play. Get those zones back. Zone A captured.
Oh, motherfuckers.
Lead is lost, but the battle is
I'm not
still
surprised
yours.
I lost that one. Well, it's obvious I lost that one.
Zone C captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Just no one ever sticks around. God damn it. I'm now getting a bit frustrated with this game. Getting frustrated with this. Alright, there's another comparison to Destiny 1. Destiny 1. You didn't need to fucking team shoot. No one in this fucking game knows how to team shoot anymore. All fucking solo. Unless you're in a clan, there's 4 of you in a clan. And you're doing trials. But even then, you still have a bit of a hard time. Ah, fuck. Bring back. Oh, I don't have team shoot. I understand the principle behind team shoot. It's shit. Just don't fucking do it. The moral of that fucking story.
Strength in numbers, Guardian.
Power rate. Let's do this now. Let's get a rift up.
Zone C lost.
Oh, great. More here. What are we going to see, boys? Anyone following? No. That's typical. You only need one person on the capture
Zone
zone.
advantage is yours.
Not good to have anything more than that. Right, okay, I'm raging out a little bit. Time to calm down. And he'll come down and
3
say,
minutes. Zone A lost.
don't know how I still managed to be at the top of the board until I had to step back for a second.
Zone A captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Maybe I should come back to that. Yeah, I'm over. Lord. Lord Walker. I'm not going to say I don't know why. Now 5 minutes just cats out. Do your little shit.
Zone B lost.
Oh, I thought you. There's no one there. You're using mini map.
captured Zone C. Zone advantage is yours. Zone A lost.
I'm going to try it. And duke it out in the air. Takes too long to chuck a fucking grenade now. Alright, yeah, alright. I don't like this map, this is why I'm raiding. I don't. Like I said, I was good or bad at the start. I start off well, but then the momentum fails.
Only 1 minute.
I might force team shooters stick with them. The Northern stick with me, so. A bit of mate, but. Okay. That works. That's good with me. Come on up. Let's hop along.
30 seconds remaining.
Well, alright, I'll put a whole mag into someone before they die.
Zone A lost. It's a power play. Get those zones back. Zone B captured.
Right, where are they?
You captured Zone A. Zone advantage is yours. Victory is all I ask.
Yay, we got victory and we got it. Come on, give me something that I've already got.
I tell everyone you're my favorite.
But what's limit to less though, I'll be happy. That means that finishes off my collection. What are we doing? Ooh, one more match. Cool arms and should do the trick. Yeah, so we'll get this one more Crucible match out of the way, then we'll go see Shactic Boy. Let's see what reward he's got for us. And there. But yeah, something else to bring it back. So, this is a good one. This is actually new. Just remembered it. So they're saying on the map now, if you are a fire team, you will be able to see your other teammates. Go here. Amount of times that like if one of my mates is like, I can't be on comms today, got the kids around, need to be off comms, but I will be in game. It's taken a while to stand in the dark and figure out where they've actually gone, or you kind of just do your own thing. So the fact that all they have. Outcast Gaming, hi, thanks for the comment. Much appreciated. I'll check your channel out as well after the stream, and yeah, I'll check something your way as well. Thanks. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Anyway, so yeah, you're going to see your other players on the map, and so I leave now. Out of times. Where are you going? Where's that one? Look at the map. Bottom left. Alright, yeah, okay. Oh, that event's finished. You know, being able to see where your friends are or your clan members are on a map is good. It saves you faffing around trying to figure it all out. So, hey, that'd be good to be a good thing. Good addition. That's something new. That is good. Start thinking. Let me bring more things there. Bring in the bigger team. Like I said, avoid running on D3. Don't avoid it. Put together a decent fucking game, or decent story, let it be story driven, make it a long story driven game. Look like The Witcher. That's got a very long story. You know, you want something that's going to entice and keep people playing. That was a really good mission. I want to play that over again. That's another thing I just thought of. Destiny 1. Once you've done a mission, once your mission showed up on the map, you can select which missions and which order you want to do the missions in. Obviously, you know, depending on light level then, power level now, depending on your level and power level, you could go and do their missions. obviously new missions were unlocked, further and further we got in the story. That was good, because it means if you knew, you could go and read the description of the level and you could go, you want to replay that was a really good one, you could go and replay that. That's the same with like the week, like your daily challenges, complete like, I don't know, what was it, complete 5 story missions, and you got a gift, you got a gift box. You used to get the Age of Triumph gift boxes. They're fantastic. And you know what? Bring them back. You know? Just logging in on the day. Here's a gift. I'll give you a gift for just logging into the game. Bring that back. Age of Triumph was good. It kind of, we knew Destiny, we knew we had a date for Destiny 2. But date, we knew, actually we did. We knew it was in September. And we knew that, right, Destiny 2 in September. It got a long time, it was like a year out or so by that point. And they went, yeah. Age of Triumph tokens, you know, this is what you can accomplish in your career in Destiny. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I don't want to get killed at the same time as them. Bring like, your books back of things and challenges and tasks you have to do. Because at the moment, I've maxed out on my first time ever on PlayStation. I've maxed out my trophies on my game. Got them all. And you know, I was well impressed with that. What I do with the raid, it's me ace the raid. Do the raids in the raid style. Again, big issue for me, trying to find the time to do it. Trying to like to do it. It's normally not normally a good time for anyone else. So, as much as one thing to sort of do over it, I don't know, you know, raids one, isn't it? You need to kind of the same wavelength, let's say. I don't know why I did that, it just seemed appropriate that he was like doing it. So, you know, bring back Age of Triumph type books, or maybe just have what Dawning. What was the point of that? There was nothing there apart from Eververse. You know, Eververse was in Destiny 1, and occasionally you would get a boss. On this, I refuse to pay money, like money like that. I mean, I've already paid enough money for the game itself and the DLC. What I'm going to need to now fork out a shed of money to get another gear that should be in the game. I can just play the game with it. The fact that you do have the XP bar and you get like this like that contest for just leveling up. Better most of life to that one. I like that.
Zone A captured. You have advantage.
Just
5 minutes. Could go your way. Could go there. Zone B
that's
lost.
not necessarily good.
Zone B captured. You have zone advantage. Zone A lost. You captured Zone C. Zone advantage is yours. Zone B lost. Zone A captured. You have zone advantage. Zone C lost. Your enemy can't kill if they're dead. Lost the lead. Minute. Hit them hard. Zone A lost. Zone B captured. You have zone advantage. Zone C lost. Gained the lead. 30 seconds. Fight on. Zone A captured. You have zone advantage. Zone B lost. This is it. I could not ask for a better victory. The weight of the world was on your shoulders, and still you triumphed. Marvelous.
When it goes, when you can watch back on YouTube. Thank you very much for your time for watching. Your time for watching. I'm happy to It'd be more of a surprise if it.
Guardian, what puzzles do you bear?
Okay, let's have a look.
What cipher is this? This war is a complicated algorithm, to be certain. Sadly, the Red Legion's defeat will not bring back our lost archives. Some things are finite. The world's changing, Guardian. You must prepare and adapt. The world's changing, Guardian. You must prepare and adapt.
I thought that I could probably.
Brave, Guardian. Very brave. It's adorable.
Time.
Good to have you back. Be brave. The city is depending on us, Guardian. Now more than ever.
Thanks for your service, buddy.
We all have to look out for each other.
Back from the wilds, Guardian. Until next time.
A long-range strike at the Empire. Cascading wheels of bombs.
Hey! They don't make those anymore.
I want one more.
How much is that?
When does the new castle run?
I just need something going.
We're gonna be repairing things in this tower for the next 50 years. I slept rough last
Great power still lingers on Io. The Traveler is not so unlike us in that